Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Pax Dei. Search for Steel. We will be joining Emphr in his continuous search for steel and other rare materials. Tonight, I have to hunt, so we will be hunting. I need materials. Let's see. I want to ensure that I am streaming. So I am going to the dashboard. Here we are streaming. Alright, let me bring the mic a little bit closer and figure out a little bit. Did drop it? The mic, that is. It looks alright though. Interesting. I am not sure. There we go. We'll try that maybe. And of course, my microphone is not cooperating. I moved my mic, so there is that. Unfortunately, it is diving toward my mouth and not in a good way. So what we will do is we'll take a minute and we will adjust the mic. This mic and the boom both heavy, so bear with me as we fix stuff. Been fixing stuff all night. I will tell you that story here in a moment once I get this set exactly how I want it to. And here we go. Let's try tightening this down. And oh, that's how I know. I created a angle that is not as good as it should be. I should have realized this from playing Kerbal. That's alright, my engineering skills are lacking, but we will get this done quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's see, there we go. It is still not doing what I wanted to do. Interesting. I think it's, see if I can do it this way. Nope, not that way. Wow, this microphone is just, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Like I said, I moved this one, so that's on me. Sorry, guys. We'll get started here as soon as I can get this fixed. Maybe it's the area of the desk I'm putting it on. Maybe. I have no idea, honestly. Trying to lift and push and wow, if you could see me right now, you'd be laughing. As I am, for sure. I am for sure laughing because we cannot laugh at ourselves. What do we got? Let's see if that works out for us. Microphone seems a little weird though to me tonight. I don't know why. Like it's a little off. Anyway, other than the actual offness of the this thing is still swinging. Why is it swinging? I do not understand. Let's try that. It's still swinging tonight. I don't understand this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry about this. Let me move my character, otherwise we will lose the game. And I don't understand why. If anybody tells you different, I bet you all YouTubers go through this. Just craziness. Alright. It's not like my house is on a swivel. Weirdest thing. I know. In fact, let's try that. There we go. Still swiveling. Man. Alright, well, it's gonna hit me in the face. So, if it does, you know why I'm yelling. Odd. It's odd. Okay. It did drop it. What's my audio input look like? What is my audio? Let's see. Let me make sure my audio is actually connected to this thing. Audio mixer. And no, properties. There we go.
Let's see, does it? Yeah, this is still there. So
Default is okay. Let's make sure my default is where. Sound mixer options. Usually I have this done, but I've had issues. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Now that gives me a good setup for that anyway. I have to make some arrows. Sorry, guys. I've been doing this and I gotta make some arrows. All right. I thought I made a lot of arrows. I was fighting last night. So what I'm trying to do is figure out the other game I played for like an episode, but basically it was this is just it's irritating. Yes, I am very OCD. Or it seems like it's self-diagnosed. Alright. Luckily, I'm making those arrows, so at least we're doing something while I do my mic setup, because I'm annoying. Oh my gosh. What I'm trying to do is get a piece of paper underneath so it actually moves to a certain point and lifts the microphone to a certain point. There we go. Let's try that out. Alright. It's still moving. Alright, well, we're gonna leave it there. How is it? Yeah, I'm getting good at audio. Anyway. So I wanted to play Throne and Liberty, but I'm getting this 1012 error. How annoying. I took out my third-party virus protection, and I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. And I thought that would fix it. Notice Pax Dei is fine. However, that one, no, not good at all. it's annoying as hell because it's from what I understand, it's a good game, but I can't. I got to figure out what a 1012 error is, so I got to figure that out. And I'm like, maybe it's a compatibility issue. I don't know. Like I might have did a couple things on the Windows side, so I got to figure out if to go back and actually remove some stuff. I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. But anyway, Pax Dei, as you can see, is working fine. I like the developers here. I think Starfield works okay too. Baldur's Gate is another one. Baldur's Gate 3. But let's see. We are going to do a little bit of randomizing topics tonight. Actually, do I have any topics I really need to go over? No, not really. Now, other than, gaming systems that, from what I understand, there's a pay-to-play option that's coming out with Throne and Liberty. I'm hoping Pax Dei does not do that option. I will not play pay-to-play games. The only one that comes close to it, and it really irritates me because I've been playing it for so long, is EVE Online. And yeah, I don't like it. Pay to play. When you work with your character and you grind, as one does, because we're all gamers, we like to see our effort, our work that we put in is Viva la Dirt has a great episode, a little snippet of this where they show a new character and they show one that's grinded or had been grinding for all her stuff, and then this guy just buys armor that's like really good. Like it would take years of grinding to either get the materials for or to gain the experience enough and level enough to defeat the creature that would provide this drop. And she's like, why do I play the game? And real money is exchanged. One of the arguments that they make for pay to play is sometimes people work, they don't have time to grind, and they want to play the higher level dungeons and stuff, but they have some extra money and they'll throw it to the game and they'll get the weapon or armor they need to achieve their play style. It's a good argument. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought, okay, all right, that makes a little bit of sense. I'm not, but however, games like Pax Dei or even EVE Online, EVE Online came out with this skill injectors. Oh, so annoying. Because back in the day, you actually had to play and be online to train your character. So your training would only occur when you were online playing the game. If you logged off, your training would halt. And then when you log back on, it would start up again. Very annoying. That was another aspect of EVE, but I was like, Then the developers decided, all right, we'll stop doing that, and we'll allow players the ability to train while they're offline, right? Because in EVE Online, you're paying a monthly fee, right? It's not like when you log off, you're not paying the money, right? So I thought, yeah, that's equal compensation. I'm okay with that. So but pay to play, like getting skins or skill points and basically going up and over the amount of skill points within 6 months of a character who's been around for 10-12 years it gets really bad. So if Throne and Liberty does the same thing because it's free to play, right? So how are they going to make their money? Microtransactions. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah. Yes, I did. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's to other players. Meaning, if another player is going to, I can't believe I got that. If another player is going to go out and I thought I had and grind, and then you get another player who's just buying their equipment. Just not. I don't know. I get the reasoning for it, but I I choose not to play those type of games. And if Pax Day ever becomes like that, or if um, well, Throne and Liberty's kind of like it, but when I bought into it, I was like, oh, okay, let me buy into it and see what happens. And now I was like, oh, okay, that sucks. So I was kind of bamboozled. You asked me, I should have reviewed a little bit more before I bought into it. Now I can't even get into it, so it's kind of pointless. The game is kind of pointless to me. Helldivers didn't give me this much crap. Baldur's Gate 3 never gave me this much crap. But no, I've logged in successfully to every other game. Every time. Annoying. I'm betting it's a compatibility issue with Stone. I think the state of the gaming industry is interesting to say the least. But you have enough choices to go pick your choices. For example, Star Citizen. That one is interesting. If I do say so myself, I think they got like I don't know. It's out there. It's like 500 million, billion. Game's okay. I played it a couple times. I didn't like the way the starship combat was. It was alright. That one's a pain as well. That's real money. I mean, real money. Like a starship can cost upwards of $1,500, which I'm like, holy crap! I guess people who invest in that game can afford it. But ultimately, it's just like, yeah, I don't. That and eating and helmets, and they made it ultra realistic. I died in my spaceship going to another colony. I was like, yeah, this is ridiculous. I stopped playing it. I wanted a HOTAS, one of the joysticks that actually you can use like an aircraft. I just thought I saw somebody in the server. Yeah. Yeah, so Pax Day is coming out with an update, and I think people were waiting for the update, honestly. Because I don't see anybody on the server anymore. It might be my chance to go to the PvP area, because maybe that's where they all are, because they're just not... They're not challenged anymore from anything here. I leveled up my sword a little bit. I don't think... let me take a look at it after this fight. Let's see... Skills... combat... Swords... Getting up there. Great Swords is almost at 39. Nice. I've been fighting a lot of Justicars. Here we go. Right there. This should be fun. Oh, good. The other two wolves are far enough away. Wow, that was that was not cool. He attacked really quick. Here we go. He saw me defend. Now they're only coming at me one at a time. I'm okay with that. I want an animal skin of these guys, but oh my gosh. My quick keys. I thought I was walking. Man. There we go. And at the corner of my eye, I keep seeing, like, it looks like somebody's moving. Ah, this is Super Wolf. Super Wolf must die quickly. I'm gonna take some damage. It's the last wolf. And I still don't get anything worth it. Oh. All I'm doing is getting one animal skins. That's why I'm going after the stags exclusively. Wolves and stags usually can drop them. Some old boars have the potential. But ultimately, I could probably go into a dungeon and do it. I don't really want to. That's not it anyway. But yeah, interesting time today with my computer. I thought I might have to reformat the whole drive. I gotta create a restore point after this. That is a useful tool. TV. This one will be. Oh, this one's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, still nothing. I can't take a diseased warrior, so I can't go to that other place. Like, I think I can block it, but I can't do enough damage to it. That's the key. Like, I could block the damage, but I can't do enough damage to it to actually take it down. Which is annoying, to say the least. But, anyway, like I said, you figure out the games as you go along. But the Pax Dei is the game of choice and the game of streaming. Is that a wolf? I never thought I'd see one over. I didn't think there was one here. Yeah, that's second. Try not to block as much. Ah. Oh, too far. There's a good spot here. Strategy is everything in this game. It really is. You have to clear out the badger. They sound really mean too. Then you can bring everybody over. One at a time. There he is. Ah, come on. Everybody saw that block. I knew everybody did. Because I did block. And, nope. Kind of waiting for all three of them to attack, so I don't lose too many hit points. Really? Man, I'm taking so much damage on the shield. That's alright. More damage on the shield than me, though. I like that. Yeah, no animal ones. Maybe I should bring a mace out and see if I can get better animal hides every time I kill them. Wonder if the devs took that into consideration. It'd be cool if they did. Ah, come on. There we go. Let's see. Four. All right. Ah, man. Oh, man. Wow. I just took the shot figuring it would be near there. Next. Knowing the hunting grounds is also a benefit, but I don't understand why they don't spread the wildlife out. You'd think it'd be pretty easy for them to do. Yeah, they were young boar. I didn't expect too much from them. The yellow onions? Nope. Man, a lot of red onions, and I literally just don't have any use for them, like at all. There's no recipe that uses red onions that I know of. I was blocking and then it went away because I let it go, and that's fair. But I was like, man, rough animal hides. I guess the broken bones, bone fragments are less desirable. Alright, let's see. What else happened today that I was thinking about? There's a lot of thought today. I'm not sure why. Just certain things that are, come to your mind. The good news is the sun is on my back. Yeah, it blocked. That's nice. This guy's not gonna give me an animal hide though. Seriously? Picked up 2 rough animal hides. That was close. It goes 1 animal hide, 2 animal hides, and rough animal hides, excuse me. And then it gives you the animal hide. So close, no cigar. I am really going fast in this forest. Should not be going this fast. That's it. Gives a little bit more excitement to us, I suppose. I know there's a bear over here somewhere, so I gotta be careful. Alright, there's lack of bear or material here. Could be wolves to my left. Oh, no. I was playing fetch with the arrow. There we go. They were really close to me. This should be fun. Now there's a super one in there. So what I'm gonna do is can't. Wow, that was close. That was close. That was too close. That was dumb. Should never went for that. That was totally strategically stupid. There's a stag down here, so pick a thing. Some mushrooms. Berserker mushrooms. Don't. See what happens with this wolf. If I don't make any mistakes, it should be fine. That wasn't a mistake. That was calculated. That's alright. Not a big deal. Move over. Boom. I don't think I need antlers now. Wow, did you see that lag? Ooh, lag. Somebody built some more stuff over here. I guess they're trying to get access to the really mean forest. That way I'd like to go, but there's just a sheer cliff. Do. He's hunting. I wonder which ones he has. Is it? Basic carpenters, simple weather. So, nothing I need to be worried about. Good. Keb, or Seb, he could be actually pretty powerful. What I'm going to try to do is traverse this forest on the left. I can get control of my character. Oh, I'm at the border. That's fine. Okay. Alright, let's see. I would have to traverse into the forest a little bit. Or I can try to go across the river here. Looks like pretty wide. Let's go across the border a little bit. Or not across the border, but let's see if we can traverse this without having to deal with anything. Of course it did that. Why wouldn't it? This is the weird one. Like you got this. Man, I didn't come here. Well, can I get up over here? Don't really want to die. Run. I heard something. Okay, that worked. Parkour. Limestone. I am trying to traverse this so I don't deal with any freaking creatures. Oh, and there's a deadly vector. That's something I can't take. So I can't do anything. Okay, so there was a mob here. Alright. See if I can. All right, that was better. That wasn't too bad. That sucked. see if I can go there. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that was a bust. I can't get through those. Even if I armored up, this would not be a good choice for me. And then the other... Wow, the order now stops you? Okay. Interesting. Let's start heading back. Tonight might be a short stream just because I don't have a lot to do tonight, honestly. It's not much for me to do. Other than run around. Feels lag. Interesting. I can go up this way. Yeah, I guess we can. Going up to wolves. Hopefully my health goes back up by the time I get up here. The wolves are just around the corner. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's get a good position. And fire. And fire. Really? I missed them? There we go. Why did my stuff... Oh, I know what happened. My stuff said that I was tougher than I actually was. It didn't reflect the actual health. So as you can see, my health and stamina are now. I should be able to take one now. One should not be a problem. I can hit him. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now, I would have rathered a couple times, but... There we go. Not a super wolf, so I should be able to take this pretty easily. I was thinking about something the other day. I thought, man, I want to bring it up to my podcast. Because it was a great topic. But I just can't remember it now. Go figure. What do I need? Let's see. I need. There's moves over this way. Watch the difference, though. I gotta show you the difference on this. So I'm gonna hit him. And I'm gonna get the two-handed sword out. If there's no super wolves, crap, how many attacks are they gonna get? I'm gonna go through them fairly quickly. And that's the difference between the sword, one-handed sword, and the two-handed sword. Oh, any. Yeah. Alright. Oh, there's a stack over here. stag right over here. A blind hill shot. Yeah, baby. Alright, now we'll head back. I think this is the direction I want to head back. Actually, I'm going to kind of go right. So, I'm going to watch for a bear over here, though. It's like a ranger known as Forest. If I know where all the danger is, I can avoid it. And I'm just run by these ones. They're not that useful to me. Deer. There we go. Into the safety of the safe area. I don't know who to write on the other game, because I wouldn't mind streaming it again. I played for like an hour, and I was like, man, this is kind of tedious. It's new, but it was tedious. Thinking, hey, I realized the irony of my words as a beings. For the most part, at least this game isn't as bad. You still got mission objectives. There's nowhere near as many people. I should have picked a server that wasn't as crowded. I didn't realize how crowded that server I'm on is. And everybody is doing missions. Luckily, they gave you enough critters to hunt, which I'm okay with. But, like I said, I haven't played enough. I think I'm more if I can. Whoa. Why did I not pick up the analog? There it is. Not the analog. Okay. There's a couple more deer that I can get. Stags. Few. Tags are really far apart. That kind of sucks. And you have to go through stuff to get to them. Another thing that sucks. This is grinding, isn't it? There we go. I can't believe that I take damage in it. Okay, we are moving. I'm moving this way. I'm walking this way. I might go after the wolves again, just because, why not? I don't need the toys. Not the young ones, anyway. I'll definitely tag the older ones, but the young ones are not as good. For me, yeah, for sure. There we go. There we go. Man, that initial block did not happen. They gotta fix that, because I mean, if you're blocking, so I'm guessing it's not that. Oh, really? There we go. That one, I definitely wasn't ready for defensively. Ah, he moved. And that just sucked. There we go. There we go. Now we got a super wolf. Now just cut him down. The good news is, man, I have one more stag I can go get real quick. I get my sword skill up a little bit each time I try to kill him. Where are you? Where do you go? And back to me. But yeah, a lot of different stuff happened today at work, so usually I kind of propose some of the discussions that I have during the podcast based off of things I either learn or the things that come to mind, right? And oh, I know what I forgot to do. As I'm running, I'll do this. I'll do the low world. Yeah, that's a little late, but here we are. Alright. And I got a decent amount of, yeah, I got three of them. It's not bad. I gotta find a better weapon to, or try to mull and see if, that helps with the gathering. See, I'd like to. No, nobody's around. That person I think it was a couple. They put that house there and it got rid of all the rabbits, which are actually animal hides. They got some quality animal hides, right? And I'm like, crap. So I'm having to go farther. I do get the 2 rabbits as you saw earlier. As a matter of fact, oh no, I'm not gonna get that. There's a stag down there. I'm sure he regenerated. I am going to set myself up. Here we go. See if I can put all these. Wow. Oh, no way. They all fit. Really? Okie dokie. I thought some of them would not. Okay with that. There we go. Put that in there. I don't know if I want to skin tan those or not. I'm always good for wool, and it's a good thing. I got a lot of expensive chests. Lots of expensive chests. Move those. There we go. And then we will put the food in the food area. There we go. And of course, they need to do something about that. Adding into inventory. It shouldn't just should also automatically separate two piles. Maximize the pile that you're adding to, and then move the. Let's do this. I will move everything here because when I take off my clothes, there we go. Okay, so here, there. Good. Of course, I have to take off those. Yep, that's it. Now I look normal. Look, I'm home. Yeah. Some low role playing detail, I suppose. People might get annoyed and be like, hey, let's go. And I'll be like, no, I have to change. They'll be like, what? I'll be like, yeah, duh. Alright. Let's go do stuff. Alright, here we go. This one. craft that. That's out of the 2 rabbit skins. And then I will... let's see. Come up here. Science. Weather. There we go. Alright, so craft all 8 of those. Wow, 8. It's not bad. Oh, let's talk about the hurricane that's headed to Florida. It's Cat 5, or projected to be Cat 5. And then I think, God willing, that it reduces to Cat 4. A lot of people, I follow this, a couple of YouTubers, and that study the sun. One's Ben Davidson's Suspicious Observer. And he's presented evidence that really it's very compelling. For example, the evidence suggests the sun strengthens storms due to its activity. Well, let's take that apart. Let's talk about that for a minute. It makes sense. Right before this storm in the Gulf headed to the United States, Florida, it started to form. There was 2 X-class and 1 M-class flare that were directed at Earth. In the last couple days, the X-class flares actually hit. It seems that, or correlates to a certain degree. I'm sure if we did this with other storms, it would correlate to a greater degree. But the storm increased its intensity based off of the solar flare. And 1,000 other factors. But it's interesting that at the same time there was 2 X-class solar flares, X5 and 9, that it just happened to increase to a Cat 5. Couldn't be anything else, right? But it's interesting. And the projections after this, the X5 and X9 start to wane. I think it's an X7 actually. So check me on it. Fact check me. Comment section. But these 2 flares will diminish in value, or the energy will start diminishing after they reach Earth, right? So they hit Earth, it goes to a Category 5 as the energy dissipates throughout the atmosphere and the magnetic field. Now that energy, since it's dispersed, will move it to a Category 4. Still hella strong. But it's very interesting. I definitely want everybody in that path to be safe. And two hurricanes right before, in a row, just creating devastation. The Appalachians, they're still cleaning up. Heck, Florida was still from that one hurricane that went up through. I want to say Helene went up through the Appalachians. They're still cleaning up from that. Now they're getting hit again. Not the same path, but very similar. To say it's hitting Florida near Tampa. The other one went to the west of Tampa and kind of hit near Pensacola. If you're familiar with the United States geography, it's kind of toward the west coasts and southernmost west of Florida, for those of you who are not familiar with the geography of the United States. But the point being that it is an amazing very amazing that these storms these storms are hitting in this type of progression very very quick, and very very strong, very strong. Um, with that said, I hope everybody's all right. But from a purely scientific point of view, or discussion, conversation point of view, just for conversation's sake, the the hurricanes is going to be very interesting. Hopefully, like I said, it slows down more than anyone thinks, and it hits at like category 3, even be a godsend at this point, because for those of you in the world who don't know typhoons or hurricanes, they're all dangerous no matter where you are within the path, depending on your terrain, especially. So prayers go out, and hopefully we can get them the help and food, water at the shelter they require. I was mentioning to my wife the fact that the Appalachians, they're coming up in a winter. They're in the mountains. It's going to start cooling fairly quickly in middle October. So, yeah, there is that. We need to step up the security efforts. And I think, for the most part, in North Carolina, I lived in North Carolina for a long time, and there's nobody better for this task than North Carolinians. They definitely take care of their own. They are amazing people, resilient people. Um, they will get it. Get it done for sure. Absolutely. I don't think you. He's trying to get these. That's a lot of grapes. I'm gonna make a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's happening. I know the remnants of Kirk, I want to say. That one is headed toward Europe. It's just going to be mostly a rain event. But when I say rain event, I just mentioned earlier that depending on your terrain, rain event can be very detrimental. So I hope they're preparing as much as possible over there, and everyone's safe as well. That is a lot of background noise. I love the fact that you can just kind of, as you go away, the background noise goes or diminishes. That's a great part of this game is the audio. Yeah, I'm cooking stuff. There we go. It's moderate, so we should get a halfway decent amount out of this. And if you just wondering, when I added those, it filled up my one slot and gave me the remnants into another area. So they do it in the main inventory. I don't know why they don't do it in the other containers. It's just weird. I expect to fail about 50% of the time. I'm not really too worried about it. That's why I have so many grapes. That's a lot of grapes. I gotta go get some more grapes. That's where I usually collect the iron ore. There's impure iron ore, then there's iron ore, then there's pure iron ore. I'm looking for the iron ore, and I know where that is. It's safe to collect without weapons, so I'll go there with a good amount of emptiness, and then I'll gather as many grapes, red poppies. I think I could still use golden poppies. There's crane over there. It's a little bit more dangerous. Again, I don't need a weapon. I usually, if I navigate it properly, I'm not going to be able to take anything in that area anyway with a weapon. So running is my only option in that area. So if I can, I'll maybe take this stream along with me on that. Let's see. What's a good topic? That's funny. The first one that popped up, I was like, "Hey, ChatGPT, give me some topics to talk about random." And it says the psychology of procrastination. Yeah, I know everybody on the stream knows about procrastination. How do I deal with it? Well, that's a good question. I don't. Um, I'm a project manager, so uh, I used to when I was younger. You know, if there was 2 weeks before something was due, then I took that entire 2 weeks and sometimes I waited the entire 2 weeks. I learned through college, especially in my advanced courses, that it's better to do a little bit each day, even if it's crap work, because you can build on crap work, right? It's a foundation. Now, when I say that, I want to explore that crap foundation explanation that I just gave you. You don't build on the crap foundation. You take what you've worked on and take the good stuff out and leave the bad stuff. All right, let's do this. I need water. I want to definitely look at. Oh yeah, let's do it. But yeah, that's a big deal, right? Procrastination for everybody, not a good thing. Well, I'm gonna reserve that because sometimes when I procrastinate, I get new information or more information that I could act on, and sometimes, very rarely, the procrastination worked out for me, and especially my job, and they were like, "Yeah, remember the thing I gave you? Yeah, I'm working on it." Because that's what you say. And they're like, "Yeah, all right, don't worry about it. We figured it out." Oh, cool. I don't have to do it anymore. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people have been in that position. So. But yeah, that's fun times. Fun times. Let's see what else we got as I'm crafting these. Rise of virtual reality in education. Well, VR in education would be amazing. However, it's too expensive. Um, HP went to the VR game, and we actually made it affordable. We had like a $500 VR set, and a lot of people online said it was really good. And I'm like, yeah, because it is, and it's still the standard today, even though we don't. HP doesn't produce it anymore. Great VR headset. The hand controls, they're average. Um, Tracking is amazing. But VR in general is too expensive for schools, right? Well, actually, let me quantify. Some schools will create a budget for it and they'll be fine with it. However, if you take the budgets aside, if you start in a homeschool, especially, or if you want to have a place, VR's the best way to go. Let's say AI becomes a thing, and not a singularity, but enough to program without a coder present. Meaning, I can tell the computer what I want, the parameters, the requirements, the restrictions, etc., etc. The AI programs that environment, in this case, a VR environment for studying. It would be amazing, depending on the resolution as well, right? So you want to keep people interested. So as VR becomes more um, realistic, it would be, it's amazing. So it would definitely, and this is where HP I think was trying to market the commercial side of the house. For engineering, VR atmospheres would be great. Like if Ford had engineers in California, in Michigan, in China, or in a factory in Korea, South Korea, or Taiwan, they could all get together in a virtual conference room, manipulate the object that they were working on, and collaborate in quote unquote real time. Of course, your meeting time would have to ensure that the meetings were time friendly to all registered attendees. But that's normal business, honestly. So it doesn't, like, it's not a negative. Oh my gosh, how's my skill in cooking? I gotta finish that cooking skill off. I'm running out of grapes, but I need more cooking skill. Oh, let's put these here. Let's do this. Perfect. All right. Let's see. So VR in training, yes, check. Again, expensive though. Expensive for the development of the software, expensive for the company, for the hardware. With AI though, I think it's going to be a lot easier. And if you look at Unreal Engine, and forgive me on the other one, the Unreal Engine is amazing. So I kind of lobby for it. There's another one out there though. I can't remember what it was called. That's equally as good and has some features that you would probably want to take part in. But the VR capability of an AI to create that environment where the training and or the education. I mean, walking through the Great Pyramid. Come on. You can't travel to Egypt with 25 kids or 25 people. Not all the time, right? Some have the advantage. Some, like archaeologists or the programs for archaeology. Yeah, I mean, we would want them to go to Gizembe Tempe, I think it's called, or Machu Picchu, or where the Great Pyramids, Stonehenge, etc., etc. Name the remote area. Stonehenge isn't exactly remote, but you get my meaning. And either are the Great Pyramids. They're very close to Cairo. So I would say virtual reality, I give it 2 thumbs up. I would say by the time AI matures in the next couple of years, virtual reality will be I think, a gaming platform worthy of people to play. I have Skyrim VR. Awesome game. I'd rather play Skyrim VR than Skyrim. Any day. Hands down. If Pax Day went to VR, I would be on board. 100%. I could see this game in VR. Easily. 100%. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, music affecting the brain. Yeah. Neuroscience impacts mood, memory, and even productivity. Yep, we see it every day. We even had early studies with, I believe it was Mozart. Mozart activated certain areas of the brain that normal music or rock and roll did not, right? So different music will create a mood for sure. We all know that. Might invoke a memory. Smells better. We can get in that in another day. And productivity. If I have a melody on that is like very very good, if you will, to and each one of us is different, so our brains are gonna connect the dots differently. So I can't give you an option. of which music might be best. Like classical creativity, I love classical music, but I also like lo-fi chill, right? Or other like jazz is just great for relaxing to smooth jazz. Oh my god, come on man, is there any better? I had a I didn't do anything. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's put away these grapes. Water. I know it's already screws in there. Of course I can't hit the shortcut. Alright, well with that, I think we'll end it here on that note of the philosophical. Looks like a little cat, doesn't it? There it is right there. I'll put my dot over it. Looks like a little cat. Just sitting there. Go up these stairs. I gotta finish this. Well, honestly, I don't know if I should finish this, considering that everything's going away. I do like my house. It is pretty cool. Got a little seating area under the tree. Then I got my bedroom balcony. Let's go down. We'll go to the bedroom balcony. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is my bedroom. All of it. Oh, and just the roof, skylight. I don't know if that's a skylight or that fell. I don't know, but it's skylight now. And I made these stairs going up to a nice big balcony overlooking. And we'll take a picture. Boom. Okay. Let us end it there. Thanks for joining. Remember to hit the like button if you like my content and you like the conversations that I have with myself. Hit that subscribe button. And if you really like it and you want to get involved, I will answer comments. I haven't gotten any, but if you would like to get involved in the conversation, maybe educate me a little bit, maybe we can educate each other, go ahead and write a comment in the comment section. So with that said, everyone, please be safe in these times, and we'll see each other probably on Friday. I'll be working next 3 nights for myself, so we'll see you on maybe Thursday. We'll see, but Thursday or Friday, definitely. All right, have a good